Good morning, my dear friends. I'm Library Mary, and this is my friend Tippy. And we're here for baby time. So, everybody get ready. First thing we always do is I take my little hands, put the hands up like this. Oh, I take my little hands and go clap, clap, clap. I take my little hands and go clap, clap, clap. I take my little hands and go clap, 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 clapping all day long. I take my little feet and go stamp, stamp, stamp. I take my little feet and go stamp, stamp, stamp. I take my little feet and go stamp, 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 stamping all day long. I take my little head and go nod, nod, nod. I take my little head and go nod, nod, nod. I take my little head and go nod, 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 nodding all day long. I take my little hands and go clap, clap, clap. I take my little hands and go clap, clap, clap. I take my little hands and go clap, clap, clap. Clapping all day long. Yay! And if you take your baby like this, yeah, I don't have Barry here at home, but I have another bear who will do. We're going to do a little face rhyme called Here Sits the Lord Mayor. Now, here sits the Lord Mayor, and here sit his two men, his eyes. Here sits the rooster, and here sits the hen, cheeks. Here sit the little chickies, nose. See them run in, but you can't because we're in quarantine. So just run it up to here and then say chin chopper, chin chopper, chin chopper, chin. Want to do it again? Oh, this is the Lord Mayor. Here are his two men. This is the rooster and this is the hen. Here are the little chickies. See them run in. Chin chopper, chin chopper, chin chopper, chin. And I brought along an old lady who's much nicer than her sister, who you may have heard about, but this one's nice. Yes, she is an old woman who lives in a shoe. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. So she gave them some broth and she gave them some bread and she hugged them and kissed them and put them to bed. Yes, her nasty sister got turned in by family services. All right, let's do Old Mistress McShuttle. Old Mistress McShuttle lived in a coal scuttle, along with her dog and her cat. What they ate, I can't tell, but 'tis known very well that none of the party was fat. And now we're going to put up our hands like this, and we're going to do a finger rhyme called Dance Thumbkin Dance. Ready? Dance, Thumbkin, dance. Dance, ye merry men, every one, but Thumbkin, he can dance alone. See him go? Dance, Foreman, dance. Dance, ye merry men, every one, but Foreman, he can dance alone. Dance, Tallman, dance. Dance, ye merry men, every one, but Tallman, he can dance alone. Dance, Ringman, dance. Dance, ye merry men, every one, but Ringman, he can dance alone. Dance, 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 little man, dance. Dance, ye merry men, every one, but little man, he can't dance alone. is too small. And 3 wise men of Gotham went to sea in a bowl. If the bowl had been stronger, my song had been longer. Again. 3 wise men of Gotham went to sea in a bowl. If my bowl had been stronger, my song had been longer. And like that, we have another one. You may know better already. It's called Rub-a-dub-dub. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Turn 'em out, knaves all 3. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Turn 'em out, knaves all 3. And whoops, we want to do another one with your baby in your lap. It's called This is the Way the Lady Rides. This is the way the lady rides, the lady rides, the lady rides. This is the way the lady rides. Trot, 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 trot. This is the way the gentleman rides, the gentleman rides, the gentleman rides. This is the way the gentleman rides. Gallop a trot. Woo! This is the way the farmer rides, the farmer rides, the farmer rides. This is the way the farmer rides. Wobble-dee, wobble-dee, oi. One more time. Oh, this is the way the lady rides, the lady rides, the lady rides. This is the way the lady rides. Trot, 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 trot. This is the way the gentleman rides, the gentleman rides, the gentleman rides. This is the way the gentleman rides. Gallop a trot. Whoops! This is the way the farmer rides, the farmer rides, the farmer rides. This is the way the farmer rides. Wobble-dee, wobble-dee, oi. Oh, wait, I'm going to keep hold of you over here and do... You okay there? One misty, moisty morning. One misty, moisty morning, when cloudy was the weather, I chanced to meet an old man, clothed all in leather. Now he began to compliment, and I began to grin. How do you do? And how do you do? And how do you do again? Okay. One misty, moisty morning, when cloudy was the weather, I chanced to meet an old man, clothed all in leather. Now he began to compliment, and I began to grin. How do you do? And how do you do? And how do you do again? And it's time to do our last song. We always do this one at the end. It's the windmill song. So put up your arms like this. If I could have a windmill, a windmill, a windmill. If I could have a windmill, I know what I would do. I'd make it pump some water, some water, some water. I'd make it pump some water. Yes, that is what I'd do. And then I'd have a duck pond, a duck pond, a duck pond. Then I'd have a duck pond. Yes, that is what I'd do. The ducks would make their wings flap, their wings flap, their wings flap. The ducks would make their wings flap. Yes, that is what they do. If I could have a windmill, a windmill, a windmill. If I could have a windmill, I know what I would do. And Tippy's out of here early. Everyone stay well. Know I miss you. And we'll see you again next week. Bye.